Fortnite's new Marvel-themed Season 4 was recently released, and we saw a lot of changes made to the armory. So which weapons got nerfed and which got buffed? Are you using the best loadouts for your style of gameplay? Welcome back to another video, guys! It's Sam for Top Viral Gaming, and today we're looking at the best loadouts for Fortnite Season 4. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking or tapping that bell. Before we get to the best loadouts, let's take a look at all the weapons that got buffed, nerfed, vaulted, as well as which weapons are new in Season 4. Assault Rifles. We now have a total of 4 assault rifles in the game, as Epic has added 2 new ones to go along with the 2 we already had. It's a bit surprising to add 2 new assault rifles and not vault either of the previous 2. Let's take a look at the normal AR. The gray AR does 30 damage to the body and 45 damage to the head due to the 1.5 times multiplier. This damage increases up to 36 to the body and 54 to the head for the gold variant of the gun. The reload time also decreases to 2.5 seconds for the gray variant of the gun to 2.1 seconds for the legendary one. The chance of you getting a legendary scar from a chest is 0.4% and increases to 12.5% for the supply drops. Next in line is the Burst Assault Rifle. And just like last season, the burst only fires 2 rounds per burst, and the gray variant does 31 damage to the body per round and 46 damage to the head. This increases to 37 damage to the body and 55 damage to the head for the gold AUG. The next gun we'll be talking about is the gun that was unvaulted this season. 2 exciting new variants of the gun were also added. We're talking about the Scoped Assault Rifle. This weapon starts out with 32 damage to the body and 48 to the head. It can be increased up to 37 damage to the body and 55 damage to the head for the gold variant. The last gun on this list of assault rifles would be the only weapon here that cannot be obtained from a chest. That's the new assault rifle you get from eliminating the Stark robots. This gun initially comes as a rare variant, but can be upgraded to a legendary one. It's safe to say that we've never seen an AR of this kind throughout Fortnite's history. When you hip-fire the gun, it has a fast fire rate, and when you aim down sights, the fire rate slows down. What's more amazing about this gun is that it does a huge amount of damage to enemy players. The rare variant alone does 48 damage to the body and 72 damage to the head. As for the legendary variant of this gun, it does a staggering 52 damage to the body and 78 damage to the head. The crosshair of the gun is also very easy to use, as it is considerably smaller than the crosshair of other ARs, which makes it really easy to aim for the head. SMG. There were some changes brought to this group of weapons this season, including Epic bringing back the TAC SMG and the LMG, and vaulting the normal submachine gun. The only SMG that stayed in the game from last season was the Suppressed SMG. The Suppressed, in its common variant, does 20 damage and has a fire rate of 7.8. This increases up to 22 per round for the rare variant of the gun with the same fire rate. The Tactical SMG, however, has been nerfed big time, and isn't the OP weapon it used to be. The common variant only does 18 damage with a fire rate of 9, which is a huge decrease from the previous one. The Gold TAC SMG only does 21 damage per shot. Don't worry though, because the LMG is as OP as it always was, doing 25 damage per round and having magazine sizes of up to 100 rounds. Shotguns. This group of the weapons has the biggest change compared to the previous season, which I'm sure it's a change we all greatly appreciate. You obviously heard about it by now. We're talking about the unvaulting of the pump shotgun. There's been no change in damage for the pump or charged shotguns, but we do have a little tip for you. Ready for it? You can now side grade your charged shotgun into a pump and vice versa. Now, the other shotgun that was brought back was the combat. However, the damage of the combat has decreased so much that it's almost like the TAC shotgun from last season. The rare variant of the shotgun does only 50 damage to the body and 75 to the head. We would recommend not to use this if you have another shotgun. Sniper rifles. Sadly, this season the hunting rifle has been vaulted, so there's only the bolt-action sniper rifle left in the game now. The damage is still the same as it was last season for all of the variants of the gun. Are you guys happy with the weapon changes Epic's made in Season 4? Make sure to hit that like button to let us know. Which weapon update or introduction do you think will be the most useful to your gameplay? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's talk about how you can use these weapons to make the best combos to use for different game modes and styles of plays. Loadout 1, 3 guns and 2 heals. This is the basic loadout you'd want to use for both arena and public matches. For the 3 weapons, there is a wide variety of combos you can use, and all this depends on your style of play. For a complete beginner, we would recommend you take a normal AR, pump shotgun, and any SMG of your choice. These guns would be the best weapons, as there is one for every scenario that the player may face. With this loadout, it would be very easy to get a feel for the game and to see improvement fast. For the snipers out there, you can drop the SMG and use a sniper instead to get that long-range action. Arena loadout number 1, 2 guns, 3 heals. This arena loadout is for when you're playing safe over playing aggressively. The loadout consists of a normal AR and shotgun with floppers, minis, and chug splashes. These are the fastest heals, disregarding all the fruits and vegetables you can use. As you might have already figured out, this loadout is the ideal box fight loadout, and we recommend that you use it for close-range fights rather than long-range ones. You'll be able to make nice plays and get easy elims in the zone, as you would have enough heals to bring your health back up again. Arena loadout number 2, 3 guns, 2 heals. This loadout is for all you breakneck players out there who W keys on anyone they see. These are the players who go for high kill games rather than placement. To achieve the best results in this playing style, an AR with a pump shotgun and SMG would suffice. You'll also be able to switch out the SMG with an AR if you're a good sniper. When playing aggressively, you should remember that it's better to disengage a fight and come back after you heal rather than just risk getting a lucky shot and killing your opponent. Sure, sometimes you may be able to hit a nasty 200 pump and get away with it, but for the most part, the chances are you'd get eliminated by the other player. Another important tip when playing Arena is early rotations into zones are very important if you're planning to get a high kill game. If you're the first to get into zone, then you'll be able to settle down and laser everyone else who rotates into zone. Chances are you'd be able to get easy kills. Before we go on, we want to thank you for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click or tap that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Also, hit that like button. This lets us know that you want to see more content just like this. Ultimate W key loadout, 4 weapons and 1 heal. We recommend that you play with this loadout only if you're cracked and you have great mechanics and game sense. You practically don't have any room for error when you play with this loadout, and if you're low on health, you're taking a gamble on if the player you eliminated has meds. If used correctly, you almost certainly would be able to get easy double-digit eliminations and over 300 points if you're playing Arena. We wouldn't advise you to use this loadout if you're playing a public match, as you wouldn't get siphoned after a kill. As for the weapons to use for this loadout, a normal AR, pump shotgun, and an SMG with a sniper rifle would do. The smartest heal to carry would be slurp fishes if you can find them. Otherwise, a full stack of minis or chug splashes would do. Extras. Before we get out of here, I want to quickly cover a few things. First, rifts have been added to the game, and you can find them in Homely Hills just behind Pleasant Park. Secondly, the only way you even have a chance to get the Midas fish is by using the Pro Fishing Rod. And lastly, if you now blow up any fishing spot with an explosive, you actually get good loot from there. You don't just get small fries, so if you're on a boat and moving into zone, that's something to keep in mind. Agree or disagree with our picks? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out our other videos. Be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to be notified about our latest videos.